more to me than HIV. More love, more adventure, more community. But with my HIV treatment, there's not more medicines in my pill. I talked to my doctor and switched to fewer medicines with Dovato.
Dovato is for some adults who are starting HIV-1 treatment or replacing their current HIV-1 regimen. With just 2 medicines in 1 pill, Dovato is as effective as a 3-drug regimen to help you reach and stay undetectable. Research shows people who take HIV treatment as prescribed and get to and stay undetectable can no longer transmit HIV through sex. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or if you take dofetilide. Taking Dovato with dofetilide can cause serious or life-threatening side effects. Hepatitis B can become harder to treat while on Dovato. Don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as your hepatitis B may worsen or become life-threatening. Serious or life-threatening side effects can occur, including allergic reactions, lactic acid buildup, and liver problems. If you have a rash and other symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, or if you are, may be, or plan to be pregnant. Dovato may harm your unborn baby. Use effective birth control while on Dovato. Do not breastfeed while taking Dovato. Most common side effects are headache, nausea, diarrhea, trouble sleeping, tiredness, and anxiety.
So much goes into who I am. HIV medicine is one part of it. Ask your doctor about Dovato. I did.
Number 1 in prime time. Southern Californians trust Kcal 9 News. Jeff Vaughn, Susie Sa, Juan Fernandez, and Pat Harvey.
And now to the pandemic in L.A. County.
It's trying to help us save a life.
Local stories.
Jeff and Susie, we're standing at the top of Mile High Road.
National coverage.
Big cuts in jobless aid.
We're not done fighting this virus.
And breaking news.
This is a commercial building on fire.
Kcal 9 News at 8, 9, and 10. LA's number 1 primetime newscast. Live from the Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is Kcal 9 News at 9.
Now at 9, hundreds of stolen ballots recovered just weeks before the recall election.
More vaccine mandates, companies, schools, and the military requiring the COVID-19 shot after Pfizer gets full FDA approval.
Deadly flooding. Historic rainfall kills more than 20 people in Tennessee, and tonight the search continues for several people who are still missing. Welcome to Kcal 9 News at 9, and we are streaming on CBSN Los Angeles. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. Hundreds of stolen ballots for the upcoming recall election are found inside a man's car.
But was it a case of election fraud or a case of theft? Kcal 9 political reporter Tom Wade is here now with the latest, and he can tell us what it is.
I hope I can. I think they're trying to figure that out right now. But the good news is police are saying right now that this accused thief got his hands on all these ballots. But at this point, investigators do not believe this is part of any kind of coordinated scheme. Meanwhile, on the front-runner status, the race is drawing a lot of fire. Torrance police seize a loaded 9mm handgun, drugs, and stolen mail, which included 300 recall election ballots. Officers recovered the stolen items from a man passed out behind the wheel of his car after someone called 911.
There's 2 questions we need to answer in this investigation. Is 1, how did those ballots end up in his vehicle, and what was his intent with those ballots? And right now, we're still trying to figure that out with the investigation.
Police say the stolen ballots were not tampered with.
They were still sealed in their envelope. It wasn't like the ballot had already been filled out and in the return envelope. It wasn't like that.
Meanwhile, with the recall election just weeks away, the campaign trail is busy.
Now, when I started running, I knew that it was going to be vicious.
Over the weekend, GOP frontrunner in the recall election, Larry Elder, took some heat over whether he properly disclosed where he makes his money. The state investigation comes after the LA Times reported Elder might have misreported his income and his ownership of a company called Lawrence Elder and Associates.
The fact that somebody has been looking into this in detail really suggests that he is considered the front runner.
Elder's campaign sent us a statement essentially denying the implications of anything improper, saying our campaign was made aware of a simple mistake in our candidate filing, and we corrected it as soon as possible. These amendments are quite common in the campaign world. Last week, Elder was hit by another potential scandal. His ex-fiancée claims Elder abused her physically and emotionally during the 18 months they lived together before breaking up in 2015. At one of Elder's weekend rallies, the conservative talk show host did not directly address those accusations, instead blaming the media.
I knew the media was going to do whatever they could to stop me because I'm taking on powerful interests. taking on the teachers union because I support choice in public education.
The DA's office is also investigating the missing ballots, and the county registrar says those people that are impacted should receive a new ballot in the mail. The suspect in question was released on his own recognizance, so it's not clear at this point yet what charges he may ultimately face. So we'll see.
Well, Tom, if people have questions about their ballots, they can check the status, right?
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you send in your ballot, it almost immediately will tell you online, you'll get a notification that they've received it, and then once they actually take it in and process it, they'll tell you also that they've processed your ballot. And you can actually track it yourself if you want. We put a link on our website in the As Seen on TV section, so you can go there and click through and see exactly where your ballot is in terms of whether it's been counted yet, whether it's been picked up by the mail carrier yet. There you go.
That's good.
Follow the ballot all the way through the process, right?
Thanks.
All right, Tom, thanks. And we have much more information on the recall election, the candidates, and how to vote on our website. Just go to kcal9.com/recall.
And be sure to watch KCAL 9 and CBS 2 on Election Day, Tuesday, September 14th. We will have comprehensive coverage from our team of reporters up and down the state. And you can always get news on the go at kcal9.com and on our streaming network, CBSN Los Angeles.
Back now to the pandemic. There's hope tonight that more people will get their COVID-19 shot after FDA gave full approval to the Pfizer vaccine. More employers, universities, and the military are imposing vaccine mandates. Roughly 73% of Americans 18 and older have received at least one vaccine dose. We get more now from correspondent David Begnaud, who's in Louisiana, one of the states hit hardest by this summer surge.
Today's FDA decision is being seen as a shot of confidence for the Pfizer vaccine.
This vaccine has gone through